This is also the A&M put
Oh
you on
yeah,
the
right.
spot question. Here it is.
Okay.
What could be confused as a small internal process change for Starbucks seems to be indicative of larger strategic shifts back toward experience as a differentiator. As Starbucks loyalists, do you think an elevated front end hiring profile is necessary? Think enterprise versus Hertz. Or is
Oh.
delivering an under 4 minute wait time and your name and a fanciful phrase written on your cup enough?
Oh man, that's a good question, and there's a lot of layers to that question. And I know you and I disagree on the elevated experience versus throughput argument. But with that said, like just this week, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, the low price chain out of China, Luckin, just entered the market in New York. So
Yep.
so Starbucks, in my mind, I have no idea how formidable that's going to be, but it's a huge chain in China. So Starbucks, in my mind, has to differentiate on something other than throughput, because even throughput in my latest Starbucks experience is questionable. They're not doing that well. Like I went in there the other day, there were 30 drinks on the counter waiting for pickup. So something's still not working right. So, with this headline, Nickel, he clearly seems to be sending a message to field leadership that you are accountable for hiring culture and attitude, which is also something that in my recent experiences has been missing. I'll say that point blank. But
Mm-hmm.
but my fear is, because I lived through this same type of edict at Target back when I was in stores, we were told we had to interview 3 levels down as district leaders. And
What?
interviewing, yeah, we did. So we had to interview all store managers, all levels below store manager, and every level below them.
Store
I don't know
managers
how
make
many.
sense, but every a
Yeah,
cashier, you have to, I mean,
no, I wasn't a cashier. So I had to interview store managers, what's called executive team leaders, which is like kind
okay,
of assistant manager, and then
right.
like the team leader, which is an hourly. So the two were salaried, and then I had to interview the team leaders as well.
Okay.
So and as a district manager, this is your most important job, is hiring.
Yes.
So I don't know how many levels down they're actually having to interview, but if it is 3 levels, it gets really unsustainable really fast. But it does send a message. But the issue for me is that the baristas at the end of the day just seem too overworked to be keeping up with mobile orders. So you can hire happy, fun, outgoing people, but days upon days of drowning from the morning pickup rush wipes the smiles off everyone's face really fast. So the problem is actually, at the end of the day, throughput first, then service. You have to solve one before the other, which it appears Nickel is trying to is but it doesn't appear he's trying to do that. So he might not ultimately accomplish anything. That's at least my fear anyway. Like, you're putting so much emphasis on the in-store experience, but you can't get it back until you
No.
solve the amount of demand coming through the box.